think it's time for a mind shift. Hi, my name's Christine L. Conroy. Welcome to Happy Stuff and Fluff, a channel for women over 50 who are getting happy and growing younger. I've been thinking about you and wondering how you're getting along. I was talking actually on Facebook, on someone else's Facebook comments thread actually, about language and the language that we're using to describe the situation that we're in. Because I think the words that we're using are not helpful. By that I mean specifically the word isolation. I think that word, it kind of screams out punishment, doesn't it? Whether it's self-isolation or social isolation, whatever you choose to say, the word isolation actually screams punishment, it screams cold and lonely, and that screams fear. So, first, a very simple thing. I want to ask you, what term could we use as an alternative to social isolation? Now, as you'll see if you read the thumbnail, I've chosen to use safe cocooning. Safe cocooning, because that's how I have decided to look at it. Now, I know, as I say, we're in the UK, we're coming up towards the second week. I work from home. I love my own company. Even I am waking up with that kind of in limbo, almost foreboding kind of feeling. I do not get out of bed until I've managed to get rid of that. Part of it for me, because there are days in my average working week where I have been known to stay in 3 straight days and not go out because I've been so engrossed in the work that I've been doing. Not healthy, I know, and I started to remedy that. But being told that I must not is a whole different ballgame. Now, whether that's the rebel in me, I'm sure it is. I've never been one to do as I'm told unless I see some sense in what's being said. And of course, I do see sense in staying in. So, this is what we can't control. We need to stay in. What we can control is how we think about it. Go back to the fixed and growth mindset video that I did where we talked about this. That's what you can control. You can control your thinking about something. So I've changed my thoughts about this social isolation and I'm calling it safe cocooning. And I love that word, which I've taken from someone actually on the Facebook thread I was talking about who talked about cocooning. I like it because it implies that at the end of it, the cocooning period, something beautiful is going to emerge. And I actually believe for many of us that could be the case if we look after ourselves whilst we're in safe cocooning. Tell me what you would like to call it, or tell me in terms of how you are dealing with it. What are the words that would describe it for you, other than the word that we've been using? So back to safe cocooning. I think if we are, if we use this time wisely, if we think in terms of instead of I'm stuck at home, I get to be home, and therefore I get to be able to do things like personal development that you may not have had time for before, learning something new, obviously cleaning your house, which is everybody seems to be doing manically, cleaning your home, making your environment comfortable for you so that you do feel that lovely warm cocooning feeling. Contacting your friends and your family as often as you possibly can by FaceTime or Zoom, because it's still important to be in touch with human beings. Doing all of those things is essential. And I think if we do that, then there's a good chance we will come out of this changed, and changed for the better, which of course what cocooning is all about. So I love that. Now, the communication I've been getting is telling me that still people rather than be concerned so much about the actual virus, it's the fear surrounding it that's causing problems. And this is what we need to move out of. I've talked before, when we are frightened, even if we think we're frightened, even if it's an imagined fear, your body goes into fight or flight. And what happens then? All of the hormones from your brain sends out, all of these hormones are sent out from your brains to the areas in your body that need it the most to help you to fight or to run away or to fight. Okay, so that takes everything away from other parts of your body, such as your digestive system, which is why lots of people, when they're frightened of something, get tummy ache or can't eat. Okay, but what it does that's most important for us is it weakens the immune system. It weakens your immune system. And what do we need most at the moment but a strong immune system? Okay, so just quickly, the calming breathing that I've talked about on Happy Stuff and Fluff. If you feel yourself with a tight tummy, for example, or even a tight chest because you're holding yourself tight in that fear state, fight or flight state, okay, the breath in, just a deep breath in through your tummy, but let the out breath be slightly longer than the in breath. That automatically kicks in to your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps you to calm down. Sit and do that for a few rounds of breath. If it's worse than that for you, then you can do the square breathing. The military use square breathing to help them in their situations. It's going to help you. So that's quite simply. Now, I would say in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. So breathe in for 4, out for 4. Sorry, it was just a for 4 that threw me there. Okay, in for 4. Out for 4. Hold at the bottom for 4. And in for 4 again. And do a few rounds of that. Let your body relax. Feel the breath going right through your body and let your whole body relax you into a calmer state. And once you're in that calmer state, then you're more able to look at your situation more creatively. Okay, so that's 2 things. Mindshift. Change the way you're thinking about this, because what you can control is your thoughts, what you think about your situation. Let's do some safe cocooning so that we can come through this and grow. Okay, any questions at all? You know what to do. Tell me in the comments box. Obviously, tell me in the comments box what you want to call this particular situation we find ourselves in. The next thing I want you to do is to watch the gratitude video or the gratitude workshop if you haven't done that already, because that's going to help you too. I'll leave a link to it at the end of the video. And I'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, be healthy, and remember that on Happy Stuff and Fluff, we're getting happy and growing younger. I'll see you next time.